pristine settings in all of sports. In the shadows of the San Gabriels, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, it will come alive when the powder blue-clad fans start the 8-clap and UCLA, ready to roll. The Knights will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Hunt. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the UCLA Bruins return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, 1st down. Dropping back, it's Savage. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Claiborne. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
On the option. Now the toss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF! And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coach...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
The Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw, it's Savage. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Knights!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Bruins headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now the play fake.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it and throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden head. Where's the ball? Always trying to find that daggone thing.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Harmon. Setting up the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Bruins will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's looking to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Wants to throw. It's Savage. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides to the back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room. It's Claiborne. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Knights want to crank the tempo. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on second and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UCF! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Bruins line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch.
He's loose. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The run from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Poole. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Bruins in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he put him back in the spin cycle. Gets it into the end zone.
All that for nothing, bro.
Wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the
That's
field.
crazy.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense
That
lining up
is
for a first
crazy.
down play. Leaves it with the back. Bulls his way forward. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. So after the first down run, here's second down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Back to throw, it's Savage. They're trying to get to it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Knights will try to pick it up on fourth down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He'll pull it down and run.
So close.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Ooh, almost
That
got
is
that.
just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Poole. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right.
Oh my gosh, bro. I did not see that safety at all, brothers.
Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job.
Silly,
They have it
silly,
up to
silly.
44. Offense getting set for first down. Back to throw, it's Harmon. Getting some heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Using his legs, it's Acker. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down.
Give me the ball. No way, dude.
Very fortunate to fall on that football.
Piss me off.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bruins have pushed it inside the 20. Unloads quickly. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Harmon. They're bringing heat. Trying to get to it. Takes a hit as he fires.
Brother, are you...
Touchdown, Bruin! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Great example of how a second half can really change everything.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was winning, didn't look like it was ugly. But now you're starting to
What a
get the
dog
turnaround.
water game this
More
has been,
drives
bro.
like this is what's needed.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
See ya.
He's got
This guy's
great
the GOAT,
speed.
bro.
He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, UCF. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Eastern Michigan is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 17 over Ohio. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success.
What an idiot. He had a wide open guy.
Fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Open, got enough space. Touchdown, Knights. And the route is on. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Washington. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Right back to the well. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Acker.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
On second down, wants to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Dropping back, it's Harmon. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my, I pulled off because you were there. What an unbelievably frustrating day.
I'm sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit.
Oh, deep.
He'll take a shot.
Brother, I'm going to freak out.
Gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Catch the ball,
You know,
bro.
it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Coming after it. And he just throws it away on 3rd down.
Jeez, what a
you can give up on a play like
freaking kicker.
And here comes the
How
field
deep
goal
is this?
unit for the 2nd time tonight.
I guess he could. This
It's
kicker's incredible.
good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50
Whoa,
plus,
easy.
and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it out. It's McCann.
Oh.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets him to the 28. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Oh no, he had to jump for it. Terrible freaking pass.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play.
Oh, I'm about to
you
go for a
from
while
little
on this
backed
one.
up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Quick pass on the jet motion. Still on his
Get
feet.
McElroy, bro. What a dog.
And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
Y'all better
spin
start
move.
keep
That
booing,
was
bro.
a pirouette. It was elegant. It was
Keep
beautiful.
booing. I'm gonna hit
Wide
it again.
receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, he's tired, bro. He's
Able
slow.
to scrounge 3 yards out of that
Worn
one.
out.
Somehow it's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line.
Oh, he's all over that. Oh.
He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Touchdown, UCF! And the beatdown has
12
ensued.
carries. We like that.
The identity
Keep my
of this
man under
offense
20.
is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunt. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. 1st down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, we'll knock it
And
out.
this will
Nice.
be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Harmon. Pocket starts to collapse.
Dadgummit, bro.
Across the 25. He's got
Gotta take that dude's head off.
He gets the job done. Picking up the 1st down, then getting down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
He pulled that late.
It's cool. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
What a terrible freaking angle.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Oh, you kidding me, bro? I'm going to freak out. I'm going to freak out.
Picking up a first down for his team. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for a crease. It's Acker. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air. It's Harmon. Pressure coming. Using his legs to buy some time. And he'll be brought down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work.
Why are my backups in, bro? Did I tell you to put the backups in?
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, Knights! And the stomping has commenced. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll throw it on first down. There's nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Looking downfield, it's Harmon. Gets rid of it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Got his man in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. On the return, it's McCann. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to get behind the defense.
No, make a better pass.
They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take it.
That guy, bro.
Going
Let's go.
the other way, and he's
I don't care.
And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, UCLA.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, and you build some momentum for some future games.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Ohio. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll take a deep shot here.
Oh my gosh, throw it to the right, you idiot.
Big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Savage. Going back
Can't make this pass, bro. Can't do it.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job.
And the pass rush is effective.
I mean, I'm clearly trying to do something right now, you know what I'm saying?
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No.
And they get to him and sack the
It's in the house, bro. I don't
and
care.
they'll stop the drive on downs. First down for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Give me that.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Quick completion on the out. At the 45 on its way. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. To the air on first down. He's got his man. At the 40, there he goes. Ball down at the 38-yard line.
Keep booing, bro.
Pick up a 15
Keep booing.
yards there. They're lining up on first and 10 from the 38. To the air, it's Savage. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he throws another interception.
Shut up.
His third one of the night.
Gummit Savage, very much tackle.
He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game.
The expressway is wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Bruins have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense set on first down. He'll set up to throw.
I'm the freaking alert god, bro.
As his assault on the record book continues. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Running with power. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
No, dude. Oh, just can't. I'm too tired, bro. I don't know what's going on.
It's all about making plays. This guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets
Get the ball to my playmakers, bro. Let them get their stats. You know what I'm saying?
Play for his team.
Let go. I can't tackle either.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He wants it all.
No, we got it, bro.
In the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Takes the handoff. It's Claiborne. Still running at the 40. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you